Ireland, a country where the line between this world and the next has always been thin. In every Irish village, in every county, there is a story passed from grandmother to grandchild, a wail in the night. A cry that does not come from any living throat. If you hear it, somebody you love is about to die. Her name is the Banshee. The word comes from Old Irish, Banshee, literally woman of the fairy mounds. She is not a ghost. She is not a demon. She is a spirit older than Christianity, older than the Roman Empire, possibly older than written language in Western Europe. She is one of the oldest surviving figures in Indo-European folklore. The Banshee's job is specific. She does not kill. She does not curse. She does not haunt houses or possess the living. She announces, when a member of certain old Irish families is about to die, within hours, within days, she comes to wail. Always at night, always near the family home. A long, mournful, unmistakable cry. Traditional Irish folklore is specific about which families she appears to. The O'Briens, the O'Neills, the O'Connors, the O'Gradys, the Kavanaghs. Old Gaelic Irish bloodlines, specifically those tracing back to the High Kings. She is, in the strictest version of the tradition, a family ghost, bound by blood, not by location. If your ancestors were Norman or English, she does not visit. She is uniquely Irish. What does she look like? Eyewitness accounts vary by region. In some versions, a beautiful young woman with long red hair and a pale gray cloak. In others, an elderly woman with white hair dressed in green or gray. In a few, a tall washerwoman seen at a stream, washing blood-stained shirts of those about to die. All versions agree on one detail. Her eyes are red from centuries of weeping. The cry itself is the most consistent element across reports. A wail that does not sound human. Not a scream, not a sob. A sustained, hollow cry that locals describe as somewhere between music and grief. It can be heard for kilometers. It does not come from any direction you can pinpoint. Dogs are said to fall silent when she cries. Modern sightings still happen. Documented eyewitness reports continue across rural Ireland into the 21st century. In 2007, a small town in County Kerry made local news after several residents independently reported hearing the wail on the same night an elderly local farmer died. The reports were not synchronized. Each witness, when interviewed, did not know the others had heard it too. What is the Banshee really? Folklorists and anthropologists have debated this for 200 years. The most accepted academic theory: she is a culturally specific manifestation of grief itself. Many cultures across Indo-European history have a death announcer figure, a Greek lamentation chorus, a Norse skaldic mourner, a Welsh sihirith, a Scottish bean nag. The Banshee is Ireland's version. Old wisdom about the role grief plays in helping the dying let go. There is also a more practical theory. The Banshee's wail is sometimes attributed to female barn owls, particularly the western barn owl, native to rural Ireland. Their courtship calls and territorial cries do indeed sound, to a tired Irish farmer in the middle of the night, like a woman wailing in the distance. Both theories may be true at once. Folklore often grows from real sounds heard in unsettling circumstances. The Banshee is, in modern Ireland, taken with a kind of gentle seriousness. Most people will tell you they don't believe in her. But almost no Irish person, when an unexpected wail is heard outside the family home at night, will ignore it. Phone calls get made. Distant relatives are checked on. Old people are visited. The legend's practical effect is that, in Irish family life, attention is paid quickly when something feels wrong. That is not nothing. What does the legend really teach? That death does not always arrive without warning. That older traditions often had quiet wisdom about the importance of preparing for loss. The Banshee, in the most generous reading, is an invitation to sit with the dying, to make peace, to say what needs to be said. Her wail in this reading is not a curse. It is a gift. The gift of a few hours of warning. If you spend a quiet night in rural Ireland, in an old stone house, and hear a long, thin cry that you cannot quite place, not the wind, not an animal, not anything you can identify, sit with it. Don't be afraid. Phone home. Check on the people you love. Some legends finally exist not to scare us, but to remind us. Grief is part of love. Warning is part of mercy. Sleep well.